And like Dove said, you end up being a stumbling block because you refuse to believe. Can you see when all those things are put in order, how powerful a relationship could be? Because everybody is accountable to the expectation of their God has towards them. Forget about my man. Forget about my woman. Let me deal with my God first, and this will be perfect. That's why the remnant relationships are so powerful, unstoppable, undeniable, undefeatable, because everybody is in order. Everybody's in order, and everybody is God for me first, then God for we. But God for me first. First and foremost, God for me. You got a woman that think that way. Your man think that way. But you ain't got to be over there in your flesh and letting the enemy, well, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they out there sneaking around doing? If they are sneaking around there doing, the consequence before the Most High is way more severe than any upsetness you could have. Being disappointed that you can have. Consequences are far more severe. Trust God through the process.
Yeah, because, one thing I do want to say is I love talking to the remnant women, but I will most definitely get to a place where if I feel like I'm casting my pearls amongst swines and not remnant, I'm going to stop talking, because the Most High in Proverbs 29:1 say, he who being often reproved hardens his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. That's not my doing. But if this remnant relief doctrine is what we're supposed to be using to combat the indoctrination that we were living in before. And if the relief doctrine is given over and over and over, and you refuse to apply it so that you can reap the benefits of the blessing of the Most High, then that's what's about to happen. It cannot keep going on. You know why? Because the Most High said that we will not be operating in rebellion towards him anymore. Anymore. So in this beginning, there will be a cutoff period. And that cutoff period is going to be based on you, right? Who knows when the Most High is going to allow it to happen? But I suggest that you start operating in this relief doctrine and not in fear. It's just like Miko said, because he don't talk to me and, all these things like encourage me like he used to. Look, there's a cutoff period for that. You got to go from baby to adult. And you got to start operating in this information. There are requirements. People get tired. And you don't think the Most High don't get tired? You don't think with the children of Israel, when he got tired of talking to them?
Our ancestors.
And our ancestors, he got tired of that. He like, these hard-headed, stiff-necked people of mine will not do what I tell them to do. I done gave them the remedy. I done gave them the answer, and they keep on wanting to operate in this indoctrination. I'm sick of it. He done killed off the whole world instead of knowing his family at one point because he was sick of it. But you know what? That ain't going to happen no more, because he said we will not be in disobedience anymore. And that mean he ain't having it. That mean either you going to stand or you going to fall, right? But at some point, you've been in this information 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, and you still crying about the same thing because you refuse to trust the Most High and believe the relief doctrine that he has given you to combat the indoctrination and that goddamn witchcraft. That's going to be on you, right? It's going to be on you. You know why? You have refused to implement this relief doctrine. The word that he gave you, you refuse to implement it. So because you refuse to implement it, you don't see the Most High moving for you. Everything is the same, and you blaming everybody for your failure, for your non-belief, for you not being able to flourish. It's because of you. It ain't because of your man. It ain't because of your mama, your friend, your girl, your family. It's because you refuse to believe and implement this information that he gave you that combats anything